lot of swastika came from the crosses. I adolescent from an adolescent, stayed on top of the things that made me feel like I was on the bottom, like I was born a problem, rather die a leader. I don't want.
Good morning, Monica. I'm here with your court-appointed probation officer, Lori Ellis. She's going to talk to you about placement for the women's transitional home in a few weeks.
Good morning, Ms. Stevens. As your counselor mentioned, my name is Lori Ellis, and I will be your probation officer. I'm here to talk to you about your transition into a women's home. How are you today? Guard, can you please remove the restraints from my client?
Are you sure? Ms. Stevens had an outburst earlier.
Yes, we're sure. I was notified about that. Miss Stevens will be just fine. Monica, could you hold your head up so we could just talk, please?
Ms. Stevens, your transfer to a women's transitional home has been approved. I'm here to talk with you about that.
Guard, do you mind, please?
Can you both have a seat? I'm uncomfortable with people standing and hovering over me like that.
Sure. Okay. Monica, are you still having those dreams? Well, Dr. Stone has lowered your dose, so let's see if that will work for you.
It helps. It helps, all right. It helps hear the voices that were not there to begin with.
Ms. Stevens, here's a form that I need you to sign. It says that you understand that I'm the court-appointed probation officer and that I'm going to be helping you to enter into a women's transitional home. I also have all of these brochures that I need you to take a look at of the homes that are available to you. So, you know, we can figure out which one you want to try.
None of these. None of these. I want to go to... Been there, done that.
Ms. Stevens, you indicated that you did not want to go to a Christian home. This is all that I have.
Well, I want to try the safe haven home. I heard from a previous patient that they help a lot of women like me, so I want to try it.
Okay, let me see if they have any openings. It's a very popular place and all these women are applying to go there. I hear that there's a very long waiting list. But I do know the pastor and his wife who teaches classes there. I'm really good friends with her daughter, so I'll see what I can do, but I can't promise you anything, okay?
So you know the pastor's daughter?
Yes, I do. She's like family to me.
Counselor Janice says I'm getting better, right?
Yes, well, I guess, in fact, that's very true.
Yeah. So then tell me, why do I gotta continue to take this medicine, P.O.?
The medicine treats the condition. Monica, we've been over this time and time again.
I have been on this medicine since I was a child. So while you're flipping through your notes, why don't you tell me what medicine helps with? Molestation, rape, abandonment, physical abuse, lousy parents, and what else was I diagnosed with again, my dear counselor? Doesn't that sound familiar?
Monica, the medicine is designed to help decrease your mood springs to cope with you re-entering society.
Let me enlighten you, Theo, on what your medicine and your lovely system has done for me so far. You know, first, they sent me to live with this minister and his lovely Christian family, and now they were supposed to be a blessing in my life. But that man repeatedly raped me while his drug-addicted wife, she sat right there. She sat there shooting dope in her arm and watching like some old freak. Now I'm the one with the mental issues. Really? How stupid could the system be?
Counselor Janice, I think that you and the medical team need to reconsider whether or not Ms. Stevens is ready to go out to society. I'm not sure that she's ready to go out there at this point.
We believe that she is. We believe that as long as she continues on the medication that she is on, she will be free to express her opinions openly.
Hello! You both know I can hear you, right? I mean, you're talking like I'm not in the room. I'm just stating that the doctors misdiagnose women who have been beaten, raped, and left for dead by shoving just any kind of medicine in them and misdiagnosing them as crazy or keeping them locked away. You know, that's all I'm saying. But maybe the Safe Haven home can help me for the better. You know, it can help me heal for the better.
Ms. Stevens, I understand. The Safe Haven home is a wonderful place, and it has helped a lot of women like yourself. And I will see what I can do. I will try, but I can't promise you anything.
Thank you for you.
Well, Counselor Janice, that is all that I need. Ms. Stevens, it was nice meeting you.
We're all finished with Miss Stevens. You can escort her back now. Thank you.
Sacrificing, paying dues, trying to live my life the right way despite all these obstacles. All this pain that I've been through, it's been so hard to find the truth. But I know if I keep my faith in God, that He will guide me through. Too real for you.
I know you're glad to be out of that place, but remember, this is a 6-month trial, Ms. Stevens.
I know. You explained that to me at that whack place I came from. You and Counselor Janice.
Well, you just need to get along with everyone. As your probation officer, I'm going to be checking in on you every month. Don't mess this up. This is your chance to show that you can make it in society. Come on, let's go. You need to make the best of the next 6 months. You have to make sure that
I know. Follow the rules. Don't get in trouble. This is your last chance. I heard that so many times.
Good afternoon, ladies. I've been expecting you. Come in.
Is Miss Stiles here?
Well, I am Miss Stiles. Well, the oldest one.
Yes, of course, but I was referring to Cheryl Stiles. I believe that it's best for both of you to meet your boarder at the same time, and I do have paperwork that I need her to sign.
Well, I'm sorry, but my sister, she had to show a home earlier this morning, but she'll be back shortly. But I'm capable of handling our new processes with our new boarders. I can sign the paperwork as well. See, we both own this place. Have a seat.
This is Miss Monica Stevens. She comes to you from the Eye of the Needle Mental Institution. She suffers from schizophrenia, depression, and she's mildly bipolar. I have several documents here that I'm going to review with you, and I'm going to need Miss Stevens to check off on them, and then I'm going to need you to check off on them as well. Okay? So the top document has do's and don'ts on it, and first and foremost, Miss Stevens, you are required to follow every single rule here at the Safe Haven home. Secondly, you must find employment while you are living here. And also, you will attend the Better Me classes that are conveniently offered here on Mondays and Thursdays. You are required to continue your weekly counseling sessions with Counselor Janice every Tuesday. And there will be no verbal abuse, no lying, and no stealing. There will be no overnight guests and no visitors. Do you understand everything that I'm saying to you?
Yes, I'm not stupid.
All right, I'm going to need you to sign off here, 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 and here. And then I'm going to need you to do the same.
Okay.
And remember, this is a Christian home.
I know this is a Christian home, but it will be no different than the rest. I mean, all the head honchos think they're better than you.
Miss Stevens, no one is saying that. I believe that you will find here what you're looking for.
You're joking, right? Here? I mean, the very ones that can't even get their own lives together. I mean, they're committing crimes, lying, stealing, and destroying lives every day.
Miss Stevens, if living here is going to be a problem for you, I can make other arrangements.
Oh, I'll stay. I like it here. I like you already. Where's my room?
I'll show you to your room as soon as we're done here.
Good morning. I'm so sorry for being late. I had a very important client. I had to show a very valuable home too.
This is Monica Stevens, our new boarder. I've already taken care of the paperwork and we're good.
You took care of the paperwork?
I sure did.
Okay.
And I was just about to take Monica on the tour of the home and show her to her room.
Okay, but we refer to them as our residents, not our boarders, sister. Okay? And is there anything that I need to know about Mrs. Stevens or any papers that I need to sign?
Well, everything is in this folder,
Okay.
and I've included my business card.
Okay.
So if you have any questions or concerns, you can always call me.
Okay.
And I'm pretty much done here, so I was just about to leave.
Great. And I really apologize for not being here when you got here today.
That's fine. So, Monica, just make sure that you follow all the rules, and I will see you in a month.
All right, P.O. Have a good day.
All right, let me show you out. Thank you.
Well, lead the way to where I'll be laying my head.
Well, let's go.
All right, could you help me out?
All right. That's my Nana, Dorothy C. Wells. See, she's the reason why we started this program for women. Started it about 35 years ago.
You see? Now you look just like a woman. Almost better than me. What you think?
Mm-hmm.
Now Mama will be in the next room. Okay?
Okay, Mommy.
It's okay. Just do what he tells you.
Mommy, make it stop. Make it stop. It hurts. Mommy.
Monica? Monica? Girl, are you okay?
Oh, girl, I'm fine. I'm just so overwhelmed. You know, it's like I finally received a blessing from God, you know, from a place that I've been praying about getting in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew. Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Is it true I can't have overnight visitors?
Oh, no, I'm so sorry, girl. No overnight visitors, especially not men. I mean, some women have had traumatic issues with men in the past.
Yeah.
So, but if you have a special request, you let me know. I might be able to help you out. Because my sister, she is strict. And she sticks to every rule my nana left to the T. Okay?
Yeah, I totally sensed that.
Woo.
Anyway. So you said that you're the oldest?
Yes. Well, look, I'm going to let you get comfortable so you can meet the other ladies when they get here. Okay. But right now, they're out looking for employment.
How many stay here?
3. Shay, Coco, and Peaches, which is the baby of them all. Will you freshen up, get unpacked, and if you need anything, I'm right down the hallway there.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. All right, I'm going to let you get in your room.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. See you later.
All right. I got it.
All right.
Who is it?
Miss Val.
Hold on. Yes?
I just wanted to check on you. I just wanted to know if the room was comfortable enough for you. And I was going over your paperwork and it stressed that you wanted to room alone. Is there a reason for that?
Yes. The room is fine, thank you. But I'm fine, okay?
But also it says that you have medicine. Is that right? And
Yes.
myself or Kanai has to be present to make sure that you're administrating them properly.
Properly. I know how to take my own medicine. Thank you.
Miss Stevens! Now listen, Monica. I really need for you to follow the rules around here, okay? Everything that I'm saying to you is in your paperwork that you signed. Now, can I please have your medicine, or should I just call your PO?
No!
Miss Stevens, open up this door before I call the police.
Cheryl!
What?
Why in the world are you out here screaming and knocking on this door like you crazy?
Miss Stevens! Because she won't open up the door. Clearly, that's why.
Are you serious, Cheryl? I already checked on her and she is cool. Give her some privacy. She is not in jail, thank you.
I know that, but I need her medicine because I bet you forgot to check that, didn't you? Miss Stevens, open up this door right now before. And plus, she in there throwing stuff around and talking all weird. Mister.
Hey, sorry. I was in there about to change and I was listening to my music with my earphones. I didn't quite hear you clearly, but here's my medicine. And I forgot to give it to you earlier, can I? I apologize.
Don't let this happen again.
Okay.
This is your first warning.
Alrighty. Have a good day.
Don't be concerned with her, girl. Her bark is much lighter than her bite. Believe that. I got your back.
Thank you. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get freshen up, get some sleep before the other ladies get here, okay?
All right.
All right.
See you later.
Good night.
Good morning, Pastor Brown.
Hey, good morning, Deacon Carlos.
Here's the tithes and offering that was sent over this morning by the Sick and Shedding and the Widow Missionary Board.
Okay. Well, thanks for bringing that over. It wasn't included in last night's service.
Oh, no problem, sir. So, is the first lady around?
No. She went up to the Safe Haven home to teach that class. You know, that class is really interrupting what's going on here with the finances and so forth at the church.
Maybe after the new church is done, they can have the classes there.
Now, did you hear what I just said? Why would I want them over at the new church running up the bills? You know, but I'm glad you and Sister Portia transferred here. You know, with all this going on, we really need a police officer here. You know them ladies over there? They was born from nothing but crime, drugs, so forth. None of them have any jobs. So you know what that means. No tithes, no offering, and no love offering from me.
Yes, indeed it would be an honor to watch over God's place, and an honor to work and fellowship at the new church.
You know, Love Stone is going to be flowing in more finances. Now you see, Deacon, everyone's gifts makes room for them after all.
Yes, sir. Tell First Lady that peach cobbler hit the spot. Well, if that's all, Pastor, let me get going. My wife Portia has a doctor's appointment today, so is there anything I can do to be more of a blessing? Let me know.
You know, there is something you can do. Sister Trish is coming over here for a counseling session. So could you drive her car? Because I don't want anybody seeing her car here. You know how nosy sisters over at the church. I don't want them coming up with any kind of nonsense.
Well, Pastor, that would be kind of awkward, explaining it to my wife while I have Sister Trish's car.
Yes, I understand. I totally figured it out.
Pastor, is everything okay? You look like you have something on your mind.
How many times I gotta tell them the same cash? No, I'm good. Thank you, Deacon. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, I will be going, and again, tell First Lady thanks.
Am I interrupting anything, boys?
Praise the Lord, Sister Tricia. I was just leaving.
Oh, well, why so soon?
On my way to pick up the wife and the twins. They have a doctor's appointment today. May I say you look mighty nice today.
Why, thank you, Deacon Carlos. You are so sweet, but I look good every day.
How is that beautiful daughter of yours?
My daughter Monet, she's doing wonderful. You know, she's still up for grabs for her husband. So if you know any handsome men such as yourself with a serious bank account, then you let us know. Now, I would say you, but I don't think you make enough money for our taste. We've seen the cars you drive.
Well, Sister Tricia, I am already happily taken, and I let my queen drive the Benz.
Oh, really?
Deacon, that'll be all. This isn't a rap session. Now, could you please close and lock the door on your way out?
Yes, sir.
So why are you late?
Any blind dog can see that that deacon of yours is not being fulfilled. You know the way he was slobbing about the mouth when I walked up in here? It is so unattractive. But he too broke for my taste. Lord knows I can't make it off no monthly church check.
So why are you late? You know we got to make this quick before Mary get back from the safe and home teaching the women. And you know he's married to her niece. Now, we don't want anything getting back about me counseling you here.
What do you mean, quick? I I did not drive all the way across town for a 2-minute counseling session. I have a lot of frustration to work off. Besides, when is the new church going to be ready? It smells like them old folks with these mothballs up in here.
Now, we would be having that issue. I'm tired of having church here in my own home. Now, if somebody hadn't burned down the church and we would have rebuilt it, we wouldn't be going through this.
Don't act like you didn't have nothing to do with that. Since you didn't keep your end of the bargain about putting me in a bigger home as of yet, okay, it's going to cost you a little bit more.
Well, where do I start? I got a new scripture I want to try on you.
Well, since I have to be on your hard couch instead of a luxurious hotel or my new home, then it's going to cost you a new car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you know, I got you, baby. Just let me take care of that for you.
Come on and get it, baby.
That's all right. I'm going to get it right now.
Who is it?
Coco.
Coco? The heck is Coco? God, I'm not gonna get any privacy in this house. Hold on, please. Hold on. Hold on. I still feel like I'm in that hellhole. Okay. Hold on, please. You said Coco? What?
My name is Coco, and I know you're Monica. And Cheryl sent me up here to let you know the food is ready.
Okay.
So I guess you were taking a long nap when we came.
I should not have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That was wrong to slam the door in her face. Stupid me. God, I know I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. I know. What do you want? Leave me alone. I hate you. And you're all gonna pay for what you've done to me. Don't you understand English?
Hi, my name is Shay.
Sorry. I thought you was that Bigfoot that came to my door. But what do you want? I mean, can't I get a little privacy around here?
Okay, never mind.
Woo, woo. Hey, I thought you were going to sleep all day. Actually, I thought you were going to sleep the day away. Well, didn't want to disturb you, but food is ready.
I'm so sorry. You know, coming from that whack place I come from, girl, you get no sleep. Plus, I lay down on that bed and it felt like heaven.
Girl, I know what you
I ain't never had a bed that darn comfortable before.
I know. But anyway, let's go downstairs so you can meet the other ladies. Plus, Cheryl gets real upset if you're not eating her garbage.
All right. Is the food that bad?
No, I'm just joking. Now, that is one thing that she can do is cook. She definitely got that from our nana.
All right.
Come on, here, girl.
Okay. The next time you try to stop my door from closing, this house will have 2 fewer people living here. 1 dead and 1 in jail.
I don't know what your problem is, but you better back up and watch who you think you talking to.
I'm not scared of you, and you better put that fork down.
Monica, why don't you have a seat? We don't threaten people in this home.
What about her? She the one got the knife.
Do you need your medicine?
She needs something.
Okay, ladies. It is not that serious. I mean, this is Monica's first time in the house. And instead of someone else going to the door, it should have been me or you, Cheryl. At least until she was able to meet the other ladies.
Thank you.
So what are we going to do? We're going to sit down and we're going to introduce ourselves. Because if we're planning on staying in this house, we got to learn how to get along. So, Monica, have a seat, please. Okay. Just pray first.
Father God, Lord Jesus, God, we thank you for bringing us together on today. God, we ask that you give us peace in this home, God. I ask that you continue to cover the women in this home. God, I ask that you give them a sense of peace that they long desire for. God, I ask that Monica is made comfortable in this home. God, and I ask that she gets everything that she needs while she's here. God, continue to watch over us and protect us. And together we all say, Amen.
Now, Coco, let's start with you.
Why don't we start with Monica first, since she got so much mouth?
And how do you know my name?
Duh, I'm the one that did the welcome package.
Monica, listen, in order for us to transition back into society and to fit in, we have to try to get along with others, okay?
Really sure of what?
Yes.
By being in other people's business?
Well, no, by being open and trying, that's what the safe haven home is for. That's why these women are here. They don't have anybody, okay?
Well, anyway, let me guess why you're here.
I'll go first. My name is Shay, and I lost my husband to a drunk driver, and I felt like my life had ended. That led to me having depression and loneliness and just sadness. Then I went to prostitution and drugs and partying. You name it, I did it.
You look just fine to me.
Monica.
I'm just saying, and how long have you been here?
A long time.
Well, I thought this place was at max capacity.
Well, I don't know who would tell you that.
What? So I'm supposed to pour out my business now? I mean, y'all already know my name, Monica Stevens. And you don't know why I'm here?
No, Monica, they really don't. That part is strictly confidential. So if you want them to know your story, you have to tell them. That's totally up to you.
Well, everyone will know as time goes by, okay? But just know that I've been through it all and I've seen it all.
Well, my name is Coco Jackson, and I have 3 beautiful girls. But I went down a path of drugs. Sorry.
Take your time, Coco.
It landed me in jail for 5 years. And I lost my girls. But the safe haven home has given me a second chance to get a new start and get my girls back.
My name is Peaches Thomas. I'm the baby of them all. I'm here due to many suicide attempts that landed me in so many mental institutions due to my father molested me at the age of 7. Then I was raped by my uncle at the age of 16.
Are we done? Well, hearts and minds are clear, and we're done introducing ourselves. I'm sorry, I'm starving. It's time to dive in.
I'm with you. But first, Monica, are you cool?
Yeah, I'm cool.
You sure?
I am. You know what? And I want to apologize to everyone, okay? How I came off earlier, because where I come from, I've always had to fight and protect myself. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But I want to especially apologize to you, Coco.
Wow.
All right? And I truly believe I'm going to like it here, you know?
See, Monica, that's what this is all about. You just opening up and owning it and recognize it. So now that you're okay, you are okay, right?
I'm fine.
Okay, well, like Coco said, let's eat.
All right.
Can you please pass the chicken?
okay.
Not real.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Get out of my head. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Get off of her. I'll make you pay. Get off of her.
Monica!
Get off of her.
Monica, you in there?
Who is it? Yes, I was just putting my earring on.
Monica, you okay? What the hell you got on your face?
Shay, don't be talking about my outfit.
You ready to go? We got breakfast on the table downstairs.
Go where?
We got women's class this morning. We have to go job hunting this afternoon.
I'm so tired of these folks, Shay. I mean, what they expect? You to keep on looking for a job and keep going to these stupid classes when they know your past record gets you rejected.
True.
You know what? I'm just really tired of all of this. And you know what? They get paid from the state to have us here, so that's my job. And going to see that wacky counselor who keeps repeating the same thing over 1,000,000 times like she's the one crazy.
You might want to take that mask off before we go downstairs.
Why?
Because you look crazy.
Yeah, I don't look like her. All right, look, I'll be out.
Okay.
Excuse me. So, this place has y'all worshiping an invisible spirit that no one has ever seen.
I'm with Monica.
Okay.
Ladies, these classes are essential for your relationship with God. Monica.
Whatever.
True, which we need to acknowledge. We need to acknowledge that it was the grace of God that got us here.
No, Peaches. It was that proof application that got me here.
Preach, girl.
Okay.
You all right with me, Monica?
Well, I just heard the First Lady pull up. Time for class.
Well, ladies, you guys enjoy your class, boys and daughters, and Peaches, please, give me some notes, okay?
I got you.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Where is Bigfoot going? I mean, shouldn't she be here for all of this as much as she eats? I mean, and she should be looking for a job with her big self.
Monica, that was not nice to say. Coco's going to see her girls today. She has family visits.
Whatever.
Sacrificing, paying dues, trying to live my life the right way despite all these obstacles.
Mrs. Guilford, oh girls, come on in. I am so glad you caught me before I left. It gave me enough time to bake some cookies.
Oh, Mrs. Jackson, the girls are so excited about coming to see where you live.
Not me. I could care less where she lives.
Star, that was not nice. Now, we've talked about your behavior. Now, please have a seat.
That's okay, Mrs. Guilford. Star, sweetheart, I baked enough cookies. You want some cookies? I baked plenty.
I'll pass.
I know that you're going to be so happy now that the girls are able to have home visits and monthly sleepover trials.
Yes, I truly thank God I can see my girls in a home environment. It's such a joy and a blessing for us all.
Well, just take a few deep breaths and relax, because it won't be long before your girls will be back home with you.
Oh, Star baby, I just want to talk to you a little, just to see what you like and what you enjoy doing.
For one thing, I'm not your baby. If you haven't noticed, I'm just as much as a woman as you.
Star, that was not nice. Now, this is your mother. She's trying to rebuild that bond with you girls. Now let's just give this a chance.
She is not my mother. A mother cares for their children and doesn't leave them. I don't want to be here. She could care less about us. While she's living in a nice home and we're living in a shack. So why should I care to be here?
Star, have a seat.
Mommy, Star mad. She said you didn't love us anymore.
That's not true. I love you girls. I'm just trying to build this bond with you so you know how much I love you.
Girls, look at all those nice gifts that your mother bought for you. I want you to go over there and open them up. And while you're at it, baby, why don't you take those cookies with you? Because I need to talk to your mom for a moment.
Oh my God. I truly pray that Star lets me in. She's built this wall up and she hates me for what I've done to them.
Just give it some time, Mrs. Jackson. Star will come around. I've got a few questions that I need to ask you.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Portia Love, and I'm married to the finest police officer, Deacon Carlos. And we've got two beautiful twins. Although I've never been where you've been, unfortunately, we did have a friend that came from the bad side of the tracks, and she really looked up to me, and she changed her ways. I'm also friend and sister to the First Lady's daughter, Attorney Shelley, who's away getting her promotional in how to deal with criminals like yourselves.
Like ourselves. I don't even know what you're talking about, but you look like a project reject to me talking about being misfortunate.
Hi, I'm Sister Rose. I am the head usher of Lovestone. I am Mary's right hand. I'm also one of the oldest members of Lovestone Church, so you guys are going to be seeing me more often. And I also help teach the Better Me class. A little bit more about myself. I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I've been clean for over 20 years, thanks to the Safe Haven home. Look, I've been where you all are. I lost everything. I lost my home, my children, due to this sickness. But I'm standing here to let you know that I'm healed in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. So it's an honor to be in the midst of you all. Thank you.
Thank you. You still look like a drunk to me. I smell wine on her when she walked by.
Now, you know, I have worked with a lot of families that have absentee parents. And when it's time for them to reunite, it really is hard. But you're not alone. Time heals. And the supervisor's visits, they do help. Have you had any contact with the children's father, Mr. Michael Williams?
Nope. I've been complying with the court orders.
What about employment? How's that coming along?
It's truly been hard, being that I have a felony, but I'm trying real hard for my girls.
Oh, I am so pleased at the good reports from your probation officer and from the Safe Haven home. Looks like you're complying with everything. Well, if you keep up the good work, it won't be long before you all will be back together as a family. As long as you can provide them with a stable environment and provide for them financially. Well, it looks like our time is just about up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to have just a few more minutes to visit with your girls.
Thank you.
Ma, I wish we could just stay here with you. Why did we live somewhere else? Why can't we just stay here?
Because she doesn't want us. That's why.
That is not true, Star. I want nothing more than to be with you girls. And one day we will be together.
I've heard that many times before. Can we please go? I hate her.
Stop it, Star. Mommy does want us. You were so mean.
Star, apologize. What did we talk about you upsetting your little sister?
I'm sorry, but what I'm saying is the truth.
I truly understand how you feel, Star, but I really made some bad choices that separated us. But I want you to know that I love you both.
Well, we'll talk about that on our next visit.
I love you. I'll see you next week. I truly hate seeing my girls like this.
I know. But it does get better, and you're doing a great job. Don't be so hard on yourself. Star knows you love her. She just has to work through that pain that makes her so angry.
I won't give up.
Mommy, I want to stay with you.
I love you, girls. Okay, I will see you next week, okay? I won't give up. Have you heard anything about Serenity?
Not yet.
Okay, well, just let me know, please, because I do want to see her so badly and get all my girls together.
Yes, that will happen soon.
All right, I'll see you next week, okay, baby?
Gotta start that. Lord, what a spirit. But ladies, I truly apologize, okay? I hope this doesn't discourage you. However, I do have valuable employment and other resource information I will be passing out. I also have food on the table for us to fellowship, okay? But before we do, I want us to pray out, okay? Everyone can stand. Father God, in the name of Jesus, God, we give you the praise, we give you the glory and the honor, God. Lord, we thank you for allowing us to come together, God, and fellowship, God. Lord, as we leave from this place, but never from your presence, we ask that you cover us in your blood, shield, and protect us until we meet again. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Look who just walked through the door and everything's all over with.
Praise the Lord, saints. I see I made it just in time. You guys are just getting started with prayer. Oh, thank God. You know, my counseling session, it just took a little longer than expected. I really apologize.
Sister Trish, we just prayed out. But let me go on and pass out this information. Here you go, sweetie. Here you go. And here you go. Maybe you'll find Jesus when you read it.
Hello, Sister Tricia. How are you doing?
Hi, Sister Portia. I'm doing just wonderful.
You are looking younger every day.
Oh, stop. No, go on, girl.
How's Monet doing?
She's doing wonderful. I'm so proud of my baby. She is in law school at Harvard.
Ooh.
Yes. Upper echelon, that's right. Training her up.
I am so glad that you made it. Even though you were late for the fellowship, at least I don't have to eat by myself and I don't have to eat with them.
Girl, I know exactly what you mean. You know that Sister Mary always surrounds herself with trash.
Oh, honey.
Oh, you know what they say? Birds of a feather flock together.
Oh, here comes that crazy chick right now.
Who in the world is that girl and what does she have on?
She is a piece
Don't
of
she know
work.
she in the house of the Lord? Oh, Lord, we need to pray for her. Glory to God.
What are y'all staring at? Well, I guess, all this beauty can make the enemy stare.
Oh, Romans 12:3, honey. Don't think more highly of yourself than you ought. I don't know what you got on now. That's just not appropriate for church. Look at your shorts all up your butt.
Now, you don't have to concern yourself with what I'm wearing. Because for one thing, I'm not your sister. And another thing, I'm not here for my clothes. I'm here for my soul. And if you're going to start talking about people's attire, start with yours or the whole attire. You know what, Shay? Let's move.
Yeah.
I don't want them spirits on us.
Girl, they all in you and through you. Bless the Lord. Oh, the nerve. Look at her. Can't even walk in them shoes. Praise the Lord. We awful, girl.
I know, honey. I know.
Like I said earlier, those little church folks got a lot of skeletons in the closet, acting like they came out the womb praising God. Even Cheryl and Kanai.
Well, I like what First Lady was teaching about. I get stronger every time she teaches. So you both better chill out before you get kicked out.
Listen, Scary, those little church folks get a little money and they end up looking down on people like us.
That's not true.
It is true.
Well, I like them. They seem nice and want to help us. So let me go to fellowship.
Yes, let you go to fellowship. Bye.
Monica.
What?
You were hard on Peaches.
So?
She's a nice girl. So, like she said, we need to chill out before we get kicked out.
Anyways.
Well, let me get some refreshments because I'm hungry.
Shay. Don't eat that mess. This dog mess. You don't know what kind of stuff they put it in. I mean, I ain't about to eat it so I can get brainwashed. Shay, a drug addict and a drunk fix this food.
Well, I'll be one full and happy person.
You stupid. Let me get these chips.
Sacrificing paying dues, trying to live my life the right way.
Monica, you was off the hook in class today. Girl, Sister Rose wanted our heads on a platter.
I heard. Y'all really need to chill, because First Lady Mary will have both of y'all replaced.
Look, I'm sorry about how I acted in class today.
Me too. Okay, you know what? But dang, being locked up as long as I have, seeing no outside or men would drive any girl crazy.
Okay, but I understand, but Cheryl will trip. I mean, we all have our days, but I know firsthand how First Lady Mary and Sister Rose, honey, how they can get.
Well, maybe we can go out. I mean, I know the perfect spot.
Really? Where?
I'll tell you if Kanai takes us.
Kanai, come on, please. We could all use a ladies' night.
Okay,
Listen,
sure.
Just say we're going to the movies.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. But y'all gotta stop tripping. Chill, okay?
Okay. I promise. You know what? I'll be on my best behavior. I will even take my medicine Cheryl's way.
All right. Well, look.
I don't think
be
so.
ready at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And do not tell Coco or that Peaches. She is Cheryl's girl, and she will snitch.
Ooh, let me go dig out my outfit.
You is crazy, but wait for me.
We already
Well, well, well. Now, I know good and well don't no movie theater stay out this late. Now, where you been with these girls when you know they have a curfew?
Okay, first of all, I'm not your child. I don't have to answer to you or nobody else as far as that matters.
Really, Kanai? I mean, what kind of mentor are you? We are responsible for what we do in front of these ladies. They're here for a fresh start, a better way of living.
What you need to do is go back upstairs, climb in that bed, get up on the right side, talking to me like I'm a child. Girl, I'm a grown woman.
Well, then you need to act like it. Thank God Nana left me in charge to run this place. Because if it was left up to you, we'll be running a hoe house.
I know you ain't just call us hoes.
I got this. First of all, we went to the movies.
Okay.
We got something to eat. And we lost track of time.
Girl.
Ain't it past your bedtime?
Ladies.
So bye-bye, Miss Save-A-Lot.
Ladies, I'm going to bed. Good night.
You know what? I'm not even finna sit here and waste no more time talking to you. Just don't let this happen again. Do I make myself clear? Or I will report it. Thank God Tammy will be here in a few weeks because we need a good, firm house manager. Good night.
Good night, Cheryl.
Girl. And what you need to do, you need to get back in church because you need God in your life. You and Monica. Good night.
Yep, when they roll me in a casket. You see what I mean? All that power that my nana left her, done blew that head up.
Girl, I do see. That just don't make no sense. But, girl, thank you for having my back in the club because, I almost caught a case. I'm telling you, I brought this taste up for a reason. I almost caught a case with that girl that thought I wanted her man. Oh, but anyway, did you get Mr. 52-inch size shoes number? I mean, he was over there in the corner. But, girl, the way he was looking, I was ready to just, ride that into the next century. I was like, Jesus! I don't even know who that is. But, girl, the way he was looking, I was about ready to share them proceeds with you. But he was all wrapped up in you.
Yeah, looking at these ride or die chicks.
Girl, I didn't know any human species could be created in that type of form. You know, he had me wanting to speak in 72 languages. Oh, Jesus. I was homeboy almost dried me out just looking at him.
Well, girl, you can have him. After I found out his name, his age, and his bank account number.
What happened?
And on top of that, he was in the federal penitentiary for 15 years. Oh, I totally lost interest.
15 years?
Yes, girl, bending over. So what I did, I gave him your number. That's what your girl do. Hook you up.
What? Wait a minute. You said the brother was locked up 15 years.
Yeah.
And still looking like a man?
I don't know about all of that.
Wait a minute. I know you didn't just say that you gave a mass murderer my number.
Well, at least I was being honest.
God, really?
Yes.
I mean, what if he could be a mass murderer or a rapist or Jeffrey Dahmer?
Well, at least I told you. That's what your girl do.
No, that's not what my girl do.
But he don't look like no murderer. Maybe a sissy, but not a murderer.
It's stupid.
But look, if he called, just tell him he got the wrong number and hang the phone up.
Maybe I'll talk to him. If he calls me, or when he calls me, I'm going to give him your sister's number. I mean, you did say that, you know, you wanted her to meet a man and she needs somebody to mow that lawn. I mean, what better person to introduce her to?
Well, girl, I'm about to go get in the bed.
I hear that.
I got to catch up on my shows. Was it Love or a Booty Call?
Oh, I like that show.
I got to find out if Alicia's a man or a woman.
She's a man. But anyway, I understand. You go ahead. I need to be getting to bed too. Because I got to get up on Sunday and I need to go to that home church and get back in Cheryl's good graces. I need to meet Pastor Brown in person.
Well, you go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why did you stop going to that church?
Just say it's a long story. I mean, I just serve God in my own way. But maybe if you went to the church, you'll put a smile on that bossy, holier than thou sister of mine's face.
Yeah, imagine that.
Anyway, well, girl, I'm about to go home.
Okay.
You go ahead and you eat all the chicken you can.
I'm not going to eat all this chicken, but I hear that. You good night.
Don't joke.
Further until we look like sticks.
I'm trying to get that skinny.
I'm lying. Anyway, girl, thank you for taking us out last night because I needed that night out. See, this is why I like you.
You know I got you, girl.
Thank you.
Anyway, what was going on with you and them chicks the other night? I was getting ready to talk to you about it when my sister, her bossy self, she came in there and interfered.
Monica almost got us thrown out because some girl said she knew her from somewhere.
Girl, please, that girl ain't scared me.
That chick was too big.
Anyway, look, how was church earlier at Pastor Brown and First Lady house?
Yo, Pastor Brown, he is a trip.
What?
Girl, he got uncontrollable eyes. I did not know what the sermon was about because between him staring at me and Sister Trisha, he couldn't keep his eyes on the book.
What?
And he was talking backwards.
I believe he was looking at my dollies. But we did put a smile on Cheryl's face, though.
That's all that matters. Monica, what are you staring at?
Ooh. Like us. Okay. Do you guys see what I see?
See what?
Them look like
Don't
the
you
dudes.
start with that split personality and get us thrown out this park like you did the other night.
Girl.
They look like the dudes we seen at the club the other night.
Oh, y'all talking about them.
Girl, they getting ready to come over here.
They sleep.
And they fine. Species.
Well, hello, ladies. My name is Stefan Raphael, and this here is my cousin, Ricardo Raphael. You know, we were just out jogging, you know, when I said to myself, why are such beautiful diamonds shining so bright out here walking all alone?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Man.
I don't know where your lips been.
My lips is clear, but they can be on you.
Hey, with your young, cute, tender self. I don't mind your lips over here.
Now, Shay, that sounds like stalker material. Anyway. Kanai, this young species is trying to shake your hand.
Okay, hey.
Well, my name is Shay. This is Monica and Kanai. Y'all look like the dudes we seen at the club the other night.
Mm-hmm. Well, hello, beautiful queen. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kanai. Tell me, would you mind if we take a little stroll for a moment? You know, take a little walk? You know, that way we can get a chance to know each other a little better. I mean, y'all left in such a hurry last night. We didn't get a chance to, you know, really meet officially.
Girl, go ahead. Look, go ahead.
I don't want
Go ahead, Kanai. Look, you did say that you wanted to work out some frustration from Cheryl last night.
Really?
And we'll keep this little tender right here company.
You should have came to church with us this morning. I worked off a lot.
She did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all are church girls then, huh?
Yes, we are. Holy and satanic.
Huh?
Monica, I believe you meant to say sanctified.
Yeah, that too.
Well, Kanai, my beautiful Nubian queen, what do you say? I mean, it'll only just take a moment. We can just take a little walk and get to know each other.
Okay, you have 1 moment.
Thank you.
And you two, you better stay put.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, look at them.
I can't believe he chose her over me.
Don't worry, baby. I got you. I got you.
I'd rather have him. Tall and slender, just like I like him.
Well, he's taken. And like the young tenderoni said, he got you.
Let's let him decide.
Yeah, let's let. So, I think you better refrain from talking. So who do you want?
Tried it.
Me or the reject?
Well, I would like you,
That's what I thought.
but like Miss Foxy said, I like him tall, thick, and sexy. Would you like to go for a walk?
Absolutely, honey.
This chick, I can't believe she just tried to play me like that. Really? He gonna walk off with her? That's all right. I got something for her. I'm gonna give her a little bit more of Monica's smoothie drinks.
Hey, ladies. Hey. How are y'all? Okay, guys. So this is Mr. Stefan Raphael, and this is his cousin Ricardo. And I just hired them as our new lawn contractors. So I wanted you to meet them because you'll be seeing them around the property a lot.
Hello, ladies. How you doing? It's definitely nice to meet you.
Likewise.
It's very nice to meet you, ladies.
Well, hello, and God bless the hell.
So, may I ask, do you run this place for women?
Yes, I do. This home has been around since I was a little girl. My grandparents actually helped build this place.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's nice. Nice.
Shut your mouth. Be quiet.
Is everything okay?
Oh, we was admiring Cheryl's shoes. Hey, cute. Cute girl.
So,
I'm sorry. What's
no,
this?
you're fine. This is just an information packet about the outreach ministry, and these are frequently asked questions, just in case you guys wanted to know anything.
Okay. Well, in that case, here's a non-frequently asked question. Since you hired us as your lawn contractors, will I be blessed in seeing you more often?
Yes, if you come to church with me. And right now, services are being held at my pastor and first lady home while our church is being rebuilt.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So let me use this pen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So let's take a look here.
So this is just information and things like that about the program.
What are you two giggling about, or may I ask, what are you up to?
Hey, Coco.
Great. Oh, hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. Coco, this is Stefan and his cousin Raphael, and I just hired them to be our new landscaping contractors.
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
So, gentlemen, if you just want to go ahead and fill this packet out for me at the table, and I'll be to get it soon, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Ladies.
Ladies.
Gentlemen.
Cheryl got a man.
Finally. Right.
Really, Shay? That is not my man.
I can't tell. I mean, the way you were touching all on his hands.
Excuse me.
Right.
I was just handing him some information. First of all, why am I even about to explain myself to you? Okay, I just wanted you to meet the gentleman just in case you saw strange men in the yard.
Okay.
And if it was her man, it ain't none of you girls' business. Ladies.
Right. And Coco, where's my sister? I need her to meet them as well.
Oh, she took Peaches to her appointment.
That's right. That was today, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know. I'm not sure. You gentlemen all done?
Yes.
All right. You have any questions for me?
None.
No? Thank you. And well, I will call you this week with your days and times for your schedule.
Okay.
And now that you have filled out the information and have met the ladies, if you don't mind, I'll keep guys can work you out.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Well, ladies, it was a pleasure. Nice meeting all of you once again. Have a great day, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, ladies. Sure to see a lot of you. Nice to meet you.
Come back.
We see you.
Hey. The plan is in motion.
So I hear. So listen, I hear that my cousin's been hooking up with that chick Shay. What's up with her? I don't like that trick. I mean, is she cool?
I got everything under control, and she'll be good.
I just wanted to say that was a good plan that you came up with. You know, making us the lawn keepers, that was slick.
Oh, you like
Quick
that.
thinking. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that.
Definitely. Would never doubt this power of mine. Besides, as long as your cousin keeps on giving those smoothie drinks to her, those special midnight snacks, we will be good and we'll have her doing whatever we want her to.
Well, listen, I need you to do me a favor in the process while you're at it. I need you to just make sure that you keep working on Cheryl's older sister. You know, that chick is starting to become a problem.
Who, Kanai?
Yeah, so is Kanai cool or what?
Kanai is fine. I got her where I need her to. Plus, I think she likes me.
Wait, what? Hold up. For real, though? I didn't even know you got down like that.
I don't, fool.
What?
I mean, she likes me like a cousin, Stefan. Or like a sister.
Please, come on, man. You tripping. I mean, what? How was I supposed to know? I mean, seriously. You didn't say that. I mean, I thought it was about to be my lucky day to have both of y'all.
Nasty, but...
I mean, okay. All right, look. All jokes aside, just make sure you let me know when everything goes down. I mean, damn, girl. It's only been since April, and here it is September now, and you already got them scared of you eating out of the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I am like a lion. Yeah, a little bit of snake in me, too, so I guess I'll call myself a snyin.
A snyin, really?
Sounds good, don't it?
You crazy.
I'm just saying, but I do want to play just a little bit longer. First, I got to unravel some deep, dark secrets.
Okay, now listen. You have to be good wherever you go. Listen to what the people tell you to say or do, okay? And no one can know where you came from.
But I don't want to leave, Nana. Please don't make me leave.
Monica, baby, we talked about this. I told you Nana can no longer keep you. I have grandchildren that's going to be coming because they lost their parents, and they'll be here tomorrow, baby. Okay?
I don't want to leave. Please don't make me sick.
Okay. Listen. You take this Bible. You take it with you wherever you go. It has very important information in here about where you came from. Okay? You hold on to this. Okay, baby. You're going to be okay. Okay? You're going to be okay.
Hello, Mrs. Wells. Yes. I'm here from Child Protective Services. Yes. I'm here for the child you called us about.
Okay. Come on, baby. Okay. Here she is. And here are her belongings. Now, you're sure she's going to a safe place?
Oh, yes, I'm sure. And here's the amount we agreed upon.
Okay. $2,000, right?
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now, come on, child. We've got to go, okay?
No, Nana, please.
Come on, Monica, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, baby. Please, just remember to keep that Bible wherever you go.
Monica. Monica.
Hmm.
Girl, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just fine.
You spooked me out for a moment. You don't be doing that.
Should be Stephon Dang, because soon I got a big surprise for the Safe Haven Home and Lovestone Church. It's going to bring them down to their knees begging for mercy.
Honey, it's been 5 months, and we still haven't met this Mr. Denzel that our sister Cheryl is dating. We know nothing about him, where he's from, his family, what church he belongs to, and the ladies in the church said this is getting really serious.
Sugar smacks. This is none of our business. Besides, if he was dating our little Shelly, then it would matter.
Clay, I cannot believe you said that. This is our goddaughter. It should matter who she's dating. You forgot. We took a vow before God saying we'll treat this girl as our own.
And I remember you making that decision on your own. Besides, maybe that's what she needs, a man, so she could walk her hair so uptight. You know, and I'm telling you, she acted just like you when we first met.
Well, I tell you this, when they get back from this little trip they disappeared to, I'm gonna insist on meeting this young man. Especially after that Stephon incident. Here's your breakfast, baby. I got to get ready for class here. You know, I got to pick up Sister Yvonne. I know she's going to have a good word for the ladies today, and hopefully she'll have a word for that Monica child.
Help them do what? Be strippers like she taught her daughters?
Clay Brown, I think you need to eat your donuts because you're talking foolish right now. And another thing, why is Sister Tricia still coming over here for counseling? I don't trust that woman in my home.
Your home? The home I'm paying for? Our home? Which makes it more mine than yours. Besides, Trisha comes over for counseling because we're spending all of our money at Safe Haven Home trying to teach them girls out some language. It looks like y'all came up out of the ghetto.
You know what, Mr. Pastor? God hears everything you're saying, and he sees it as well. I'm just saying, we can't forget where we came from. You know, I think Sister Tricia can benefit from the classes that the ladies are having. Being around women in the same type of situation, being encouraged, that could really help her, rather than being in my husband's face all the time.
Sugar smacks. Everybody handles situations differently. She's coming here for counseling. I am her pastor. She is not my type of woman. You know I like me a Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized kind of woman like yourself. Do I detect a little jealousy?
And you're like a freak in the sheets as well.
Uh-oh. Does that mean I'm going to get lucky tonight?
I'll see you later. But honey, let's get one thing straight. I'll never be jealous of Sister Tricia.
Yeah, you go pick up Yvonne. You know she used to be a stripper down at Peachtree Street. She might teach you a few moves. Your king gonna be here waiting.
I'll be praying for you, okay? You go ahead and eat your donuts. Don't get choked in the process.
Okay, Lord. What you put on these donuts?
Sacrificing, paying dues, trying to live my life the right way despite all these obstacles. I was hated out and through. It's been so hard to find the truth. I know if I keep my faith in God, then He will guide me through.
Hey, yo, it's funny how the SWAT
massacre came from the crosses. Adolescent from an adolescent, stayed on top of the things that made me feel like I was on the bottom, like I was born a problem. Rather die a leader I don't wanna follow. Hoping I can write forever my immortal column. It's well for all us. Blogger, the roller blogger. After our devilish ways, we pray to our Father. Is that proper? Mother Earth is God's daughter. They don't know the signs. We so defiant. We don't know the signs. When we be multiplying, we get so divided. And no assignment's completed with no consignment. Moment of silence, cause we had talked about it. See, I ain't afraid to admit it. I just call it how I see it. Cause see, my point of view is just